And so we begin this video with perhaps one of the most bizarre and creepy fountains I've ever seen right here in St. Augustine, Florida. Welcome to Fuente de los Canos de San Francisco. And these set of masks were a gift from Aviles, Spain. Aviles, Spain is where the founder of St. Augustine was born. Pedro Menendez founded St. Augustine in 1565. Most historical town in all of Florida. This ball marks the old Spanish Trail, 0 milestone, St. Augustine, Florida to San Diego, California, erected in 1923. I'll tell you what, that's a big ball. And the cemetery just before the main gates of St. Augustine is actually the yellow fever epidemic burying ground in 1821. That shows you how old it is. Welcome back to the channel and welcome.
If it's your first time.
First time! That's right, ain't our first time in St. Augustine. We are back again. There is a lot of stuff to do here. We picked this weekend because not only is this halfway to Halloween, we're continuing that series, it is also my birthday weekend. And thanks to this lady, Miss Queen Halloween, for making this weekend possible. We're having a good time already. Today, for this video, we're heading to the Medieval Torture Museum. Emphasis on torture and medieval.
And museum.
And museum, which I say with a Z, because that's my Midwestern accent. Anywho, welcome back to St. Augustine, folks. We plan to return here several times. We're gonna make a few videos here this weekend, inviting you all to check it out. If it's your first time here, subscribe below and come on back. You are much appreciated, and as I always say, there's much ahead. Oh yeah. And we start before the bridge of the main gates of St. George Street of St. Augustine, the ancient city. These gates were built by the Spanish in 1808. They came much later than the founding of St. Augustine. Again, St. Augustine founded 1565, and it has been the longest inhabited city in America. There's a pigeon that just went into the hole. And I want to point out that Chris the girl and I are doing a ghost tour tonight right here at the oldest wooden schoolhouse in America. This is where it begins, right here. A ghostly encounter. Whoa! It's definitely haunted in here. I can hear it. Oh my gosh, that's great. We'll be back for the tour tonight. All right.
Did you sign up already?
Yes, we did. 8:20. We'll be back. And I'm gonna plan on vlogging that experience. It'll be in the next video. Hopefully they'll let us film pretty much anything we want along that tour. We'll see when we get there, but I'm gonna have a good time. It'll be my second ghost tour I've done here on the streets of St. Augustine. And to find the Medieval Torture Museum, you come to St. George and Hippolyta Street. This building right here, the second story. You can see something going on right here in the shadows. This is where it's at. Sign hanging below the second floor balcony. Look at that dude. Kind of looks like Juggernaut to me. If you're looking for the exact address, 100 St. George. Oh my goodness. I think that's our friend there. So we found this place because the last time we were here, right next door, we had coffee at this coffee shop, the Snack Shack, and we looked up and we saw that guy. And we were like, crap, we don't have enough time. Yeah. We were going to Ripley's and we had to get home. So here we go. Should I say haunts on for today's creature feature?
Yes.
Let's get tortured. That sounds weird, doesn't it? A little bit, okay. Okay, let's head in. It looks like we go right through the doors here. Some more signage. Spanish Plaza is the name of where we're going. Are you brave enough? Are we brave enough to go upstairs? Looks like it's up. We're going up. Oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
Medieval Torture Museum. I like the skeleton. And is he playing a clarinet?
I think so.
Looks like a clarinet.
Or an oboe.
Oh yeah, I think it's an oboe. And they're open pretty late, 10 to 10. You have 12 hours in the torture zone. Okay, so here we are, about to walk up. This is what you see as you're walking up the steps, the staircase. All kinds of things already. Look at those photographs. Oh wow. Okay, trigger warning. I don't know if kids are allowed in this. I think they said it's like 12 and up. Okay, so there's a sign right here halfway. I had it wrong. You must be 18 or accompanied by an adult. Okay, so we're all paid up, $19.99 a person. That gets you through the museum. Also gets you a little interactive app that you can play a game with, which I don't think I'm going to do that today. Just going to enjoy the actual torture museum. But here's a look at the gift shop, all kinds of knickknacks you can purchase.
That's Paul.
That's Paul?
Yep.
Hello, Paul. You look appalling. I have to. And this is the entrance behind us, and we were given 2 tokens.
Yeah, let's get us through the turnstile.
2 tokens. There's a skull hanging right before the entrance. Just look down this way. Ooh. Haunts on, baby. Isn't that creepy? Oh, so excited. Admission required, don't you worry. I've got mine right here. Green as go, just like at Ripley's, but not with a coin.
Have a nice day.
You have a nice day. Don't think these were to cut food. That's all I'm thinking right now. Oh gosh, what's that for? Okay, so there is a split right here, a fork in the road. There is a little sign down to the right, it's hard to see, that says tour starts this way. Walk this way. Okay, this is cool.
Yeah.
Coolio. Several displays in this one room just to show you what's going on. Then we're just gonna break it down as we go. Oh my gosh, this is so creepy. Oh wow. This is amazing. Oh, so much going on in here. We begin with a torture device called the Garrett. And I do have in my phone here an audio of the description of each of these, but there is something written on the wall behind each item, so I might not just listen to the audio and just read what's on the wall. It appeared in Spain around the 18th century and was used as an alternative to the gallows. First, Garrett looked like a stick with a nose to strangle. Later, the loop was replaced by a sharp spike. Oh my gosh, there's the spike right there. Oh, the head would go, there you go. That would go into the back of your head or into the front. And this poor fella is demonstrating the burning out of the eyes, a torture that was formed in the Dark Ages. Ooh, also, they chopped off his little hand there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's spooky.
It's probably seen better days, huh?
Did the music just cue up?
Sure did.
Ooh, that's eerie. Scold's bridle, used in the Middle Ages to shame women. And Chris was saying we saw this at the Ripley's down the street.
Yeah.
The last time we were here. I can't imagine. Wow. Man, I'm getting some really bad vibes. Wow. This one almost looks like Pinocchio. I think that is Pinocchio with the nose growing, calling them a liar. Sicilian bull, or the Phalaris bull. According to the legend, this device was built on the orders of the Sicilian tyrant Phalaris in the second half of the 6th century. It's a giant metal bull. It looks like they would boil you on the inside. It is interactive. There's a pull cord here. They said there are several interactive displays, so here we go. Do you want to do the honors?
Okay. He said nothing was going to jump out at us or anything like that, so
that's what he said.
Trusting the man at the front.
Don't trust anyone. Oh my gosh! That is horrifying.
I gotta admit, for some reason, I was not expecting that.
Odds on. I've got the rope now. Talk about torture. Just shoot me, please. Oh my gosh. So you got the fire down here. Oh, okay. See you later. And this device here was used for interrogation and torture, of course. It's called the Korda, mentioned in the Treaty of Riga and Smolsnik, Russia in 1229. In the 13th and 18th centuries, it was used in European prisons during the Spanish Inquisition. The Inquisition. Spin that wheel. Are those body parts hanging off that wheel? I think they are. Oh my glory. Yeah, there's bones. Ooh. This is probably the coolest, most bizarre museum I have ever been into. And Chris the girl was just saying the same thing over there. We were both agreeing. And there's an example of how they use the wheel of death. Literally spin you until you die. That's so gruesome. And now I know who our friend, Mr. Juggernaut is. He is the guy that cut off the heads right here. Check it out. Just before the gallows. Number 7 on the tour, execution by hanging was carried out since ancient times in different places all over the world. Public hangings was used to execute criminals, murderers, thieves, rapists. In some Asian countries and several American states, hanging is still legal today. Hand-operated guillotine. Whoa. Okay. So the way this would work, here's a demonstration right over here. There's our friend the Juggernaut. Decapitation was used to carry out death warrants for the state and other kinds of criminals for thousands of years. So basically, they would just stick your head in there and would cut it off. And the Punisher right here next to the traditional guillotine. I don't know if that's his real name, but that's what I'm calling him. The Punisher. Hello, my friend. Ooh, isn't this scary? Also, one impressive wax museum. These displays, so well done. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that's so creepy. Look at that, and there's the axe. I don't know if that head came from the traditional guillotine or if it came from this one. But good job. Looks like a clean slice there, buddy. So my uncle, shout out to Uncle Rick, was a magician, and he used to do a guillotine magic trick. Used to cut off heads on his stage show. And one time my mom volunteered to come up on stage, and I had a hard time with it. I was so scared I thought he actually cut my mom's head off. Yeah, true story. That's what I think of when I see this. Ooh, an awful display of hands, except for the one on the left. That one's pretty beautiful. Oh my gosh, what is going on here? It looks like, if I had to guess, oh, hand torture. So all of these hands have been mutilated, digits cut off, and such trauma. And these are the different devices they would cut your digits off. Oh wow, these look like forks here. Ooh, oh, ooh. Ah. I'm just thinking about this actually cutting off fingers as I'm looking at it. Oh my gosh, ooh. I guess quick and easy. That might be the most painful right there. Just a big fat hammer. And move close into the dead center of the room. We're talking about the stretcher, also known as the rack. Historic accounts report that the rack bed was used in the times of Alexander the Great and Emperor Nero. It was commonly used in England and France in the 15th, 17th centuries for the interrogation of heretics and traitors. According to the account, Guy Fawkes, the English hatcher, was interrogated on the rack before his execution. And last but not least, in this first room, we get to pull another lever here. Pull gently. What's in the box? Okay, here we go. Oh my glory. Guts, heads, and limbs. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's creepy. Okay. Okay, we've pretty much gone through the first room. We'll see how many rooms there are. There's still much ahead. Oh yeah. And we move forward. So many skulls right there in that window. Ooh, also down over there too.
This is a heck of a lot bigger museum than I thought it was going to be.
It said it was 6,000 square feet, and I was like, I don't know, but I'm starting to see it. Look, we've only just begun.
Yeah.
There are several hallways. Okay, we could continue down that way, which we will, past the stocks, but there's a room in here. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Hello, Granny. Ooh, that looks painful. Just to show you what's going on. There's a wall of skull and a wicked witch right there. It's creeping me out. Photo opportunity overload. This room right here, just a cool bunch of props. Also, there's some history in here and some torture devices. That wicked witch looks like Wizard of Oz. Isn't she creepy? Does she float? This device, called the Gossiper's Violin, was used as soft punishment in Europe during the Inquisition. She doesn't look like she's having a good time. I wonder what got you in there. What were you gossiping about? This is neato. It's a scale, and you step up there, and it determines whether you are an angel, a knight, a witch, a goblin, or an imp. Let's see where it goes. She's a goblin.
Goblin? Okay. I'll take it.
You're the most beautiful goblin I ever saw.
You got knight.
I'm a knight.
Yeah.
I do have knighthood in my
pretty
bloodline. Haha, it knows. I hope to see this witch sold in Spirit Halloween on a Queen Halloween vlog someday. Imprisonment in a cell. Just because you're already in prison doesn't mean that they're not gonna put you in a cage. And the sign behind here says they still practice this in some Asian and African countries. Ooh, this guy's been hanging here for quite some time. Okay, the next room is over here where Chris is. It looks pretty amazing in there. You ready?
I'm ready.
Beware. Quite a few things going on in here. That lady's riding a horsey, and I don't think it's for entertainment purposes either. I'm getting Tower of Terror vibes. No, not the Disney attraction, but I believe that was an episode of the Goosebumps. If not, those who know what I'm talking about. The Spanish wooden horse torture device. Now, I am just looking at it now. I have no idea how this worked, but I'm about to find out. There is a little depiction over here. Ooh, okay. Spanish horse was invented during the Inquisition to torture women accused of heresy and witchcraft. In the Edo period, 17th to 19th century, it was used in Japan, known historically in reference to Italian Maddalena Lazarus, who was tortured using the wooden horse during 8 hours, even though she had confessed after only 3. They just kept her going. Sawing handsaw. Okay, so here is the saw that they would use doing that, and I'll just show you a picture because I am not even comfortable putting this into words. Hold on, wait for it. Right there. All the way through. Good luck, my friend, because you are awaiting the handsaw. Oh, the handsaw.
You think that's why his hands are like crossed over his crotchular area?
Yeah, he's like, no! A display of several different kinds of shackles displayed here. Also, there's some blood, some leftovers on the wall behind there. Some very different looking and made of wood. Okay, this is, again, trigger warning. Wow, this is crazy to think that people once went through all of this torture, and all joking aside, very serious matter. Oh my gosh. I hope that these kinds of things do not happen today, but it's sad to say that they probably still do. Ooh. And the stocks. Immediately when I see the stocks, I always think of the stocks at Magic Kingdom. Now, I don't know if Disney World would want this information put on a plaque next to their stocks. Yeah, right?
Probably not. Probably not.
Nope. Used for thousands of years to mobilize and hold the rebels, deserters, persons subject to public censor, usually lower class. They saw widespread use in the Middle Ages during the colonization of America, and in 2012 in South Africa, a woman was kept in a stocks for 72 hours for committing adultery. Not too long ago, 2012. And we're making our way through the museum. So creepy. There's so much more to see. Just had to do that. And in this room right here, something called the Judas Cradle, number 13 on the tour. Wow. Looked over and we got kind of startled. Didn't know what was going on at first. Looks like they pull you limb from each side of the room. This guy is not having a good time. Oh, before the wall of the next room here. Choose your weapon. I think I'm gonna go for the Negan bat. Lucille, why not? It's got the nails. And
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
if she floats, she's a witch. Oh man, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, okay. This might be probably the second worst I've seen. How about letting a rat eat your innards out? Ooh, rat torture is the use of rats to torture a victim by encouraging them to attack and eat the victim alive. And despite all of his rage, he's still just a rat in the cage. Yeah, he's not happy at all. Ooh. Ah, that's not Gene Simmons, my friends. That man has his tongue cut. Ooh. Oh my gosh, so, ooh, look away. Oh man, that looks painful. And of course, the pendulum, the pit and the pendulum. The weapon was popularized by the pit and the pendulum. That's what I was just quoting, 1842. The pendulum was used by the Spanish Inquisition to torture prisoners of war. Okay, look, demonstrating it right now. I wish we could lay down. I love that they have to put their do not sit. Oh my gosh. And about halfway through, I think we're about halfway through, it just keeps opening up. Oh, ooh, I see some Iron Maiden going on in there. Yes, back to it. I know you were like, what was that? Peeling skin. That's right, real life Leatherface stuff. Can we even show this? Oh, man, that's so gruesome. And into the next room. Oh man, this museum's so cool. Oh, the horror. Death by impalement? Oh my gosh, just right through the back. Ah, I don't know what's going on here, but oh.
Ooh.
Ah, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. Ouch. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. And when I think of medieval torture devices, I always think of the Iron Maiden. Two reasons. The band, and also in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, give them the Iron Maiden. Excellent. Not so excellent. Just full of spikes in there. Close the door. Also, again, do not get inside. I think that's appropriately placed. Don't get in there. A torture device called Gwynplaine's Smile. It looks like they would basically just slit your mouth and then just sew it shut. Oh my gosh, reminds me of Joker. And I often wonder if Charles Dickens got the idea of Marley's chain from the punishment for gambling device here that you had to wear if you got caught for gambling. You would have to wear this chain around. It's very heavy too. Looks like it would go around your neck. This torture device is number 27, and it is called the anchor. They bind your feet there and put you in that bracket. Ooh, put your head right there. It says the prayer cross is a metal structure with fetters that have the hands and neck impounded. On the wall here, a depiction of what was called the heretic's fork. Oh my gosh, worn right there on the neck, forcing you not to move at all, or to at least keep your head up. Ouch, because if it goes down, ow. And a giant room all the way through at the other end of the museum. This is the last room on the right. Ooh. Oh, flagellation. Being flogged here by whip or by stick. Ouch. And this young lady, she's been striped, as they say. Ow. Remember that commercial? Let's just hide behind the chainsaws.
Yeah, yeah.
In this case, it would be, let's hide behind the chastity belts. Both men and female chastity belts hanging here, all different purposes. Male chastity belts were used in the 15th to 19th centuries in Europe. Knights going on a quest, or even monks, put on such belts to hold themselves back. That's all I'm saying.
You think they're being a little generous here, if you know what I mean?
It's
I mean, come on. Like, come on.
Immediate
Really?
thought?
Someone's thinking very hard.
I thought that was a mask for Gonzo. That was immediate thought. I will keep this in the video.
Good.
Yeah. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Did you get it? Good. Okay, look away. Even though I waited to the last room to say that. The torture table. Oh my gosh, look at this display here. And all the way at the back of the museum, good old Sparky, the electric chair. The idea of using electricity for a quick, painless execution was first time proposed by an American dentist, named Albert Southwick in 1882. In 1890, the first murderer was executed in the electric chair. Voltage in the performance penalty amounts to about 2,700 volts and an alternating current passing through the body of the convict at 5 amps. Do not sit, no problem. Look at this, the armchair of inquiries was used for interrogation of criminals and heretics in the Middle Ages. Yeah, you don't want to sit down there. Pull the lever.
I'm trying.
I think it's, oh there it goes. It's heavy. There you go, you got it.
Slip your head right on in there. And
Oh, right there. Chop suey
Wing. Yep.
off with his head. It's right there in the basket. All right, so we've seen every square inch of the torture museum. What do you think, Chris the girl?
Coolest museum I've ever seen.
Right?
Easily.
So cool. And you know, trigger warning, graphic, as you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people in here are having a good time though. I hear a lot of, oh my gosh. I think I saw someone actually run out. They didn't know what they signed up
Some
for.
people, yeah, had little kids. That may not be a great idea.
Yeah, don't bring the kids here. We're back in the room that had the witch. And we're gonna do a little photo op. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Thumbnail. Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
And back out the way we came. You stick to the right and just kind of work your way around. We kind of went out of order. We bounced around because there were people in other rooms, more people, and we basically went where we had the rooms to ourselves. But the way it's supposed to work is you kind of work your way down to the right and come back towards the left.
If you follow the audio tour, that's
The audio tour, that's how it'll take you, yes. And you exit right here.
You guys will hit the back button, go back.
We did it.
Did it.
All right, see you later. And they do have t-shirts, of course. You exit in the gift shop. Several t-shirts here. If your brain needs torture, ask your girlfriend what she's offended by. Oh, they have horror masks here. Even a little Freddy Krueger. All kinds of different things for sale. Leave a museum review on Google and receive a free gift. And they do sell chastity belt keychains right here for $5.99.
Commemorate the experience with the chastity belt keychain.
There you go. And now here on Spanish Street, right down there at the end of the block on the right, that is where we just were inside the Torture Museum on the second level. We came down here to see something else. Last night we ate at the Floridian, this nice little restaurant here. We had some burgers, it was very good. But right next to the Floridian on Spanish, actually 2 doors over, is the Odd Macab. All right, Chris, I think this is our kind of place. 76 Spanish Street with eerie music and skeletons on the front porch. Ooh, they welcome us. That looks like us.
I was literally about to say, it's us.
That's us.
Yeah.
And next door, we might get some coffee afterwards. Look at this cool place. Relampago. Ooh. We're home! That's amazing! Phantom of the Opera. Yeah. A Night Among Ghosts. Looks like they offer ghost tours. Also Witchcraft Candle Parlor. The Odd Macab Shop. Retail and gifts. This is a gift shop. And look at the Odd Macab. Whoa. Okay. It also smells really good in here. A lot of things going on. Oh, I see some clowns, some dolls over there. There's a Charlie McCarthy doll staring into my soul. How about some haunted dolls? Some Raggedy Ann dolls up there. Most of you probably already know this, but Annabelle was actually a Raggedy Ann doll. Not like it is in the movie, it's just a porcelain doll, but the original Annabelle was a Raggedy Ann. There's several of those on display here. Also creepy clowns. Ooh, this one right here. Bozo. Okay, these are creepy. Grandma and Grandpa right here, and they're holding hands. How adorable. Oh, that's pretty.
Yeah.
How much does that go for? 18 bucks?
Yeah, it's really not bad for crystal bracelets. They can be pretty expensive, so it's nice.
Looks like just about everything in here is for sale. Look at these right here. This is some creepy artwork. It's actually very beautiful. All right, the Odd Macab made some friends in there. We did not know that they did ghost tours, or we perhaps would have booked this one. We're doing a different one tonight, but the next time we come back, we're thinking about taking this one because they go to some very unique spots that the other ones don't go to.
More paranormal
right.
Than investigation as opposed to just telling ghost stories.
Yeah, so we'll check them out next time we come. However, the next time we come, the store will not be here. They are actually moving the storefront to Savannah. And they're gonna open up there as well and do tours in Savannah. So there you go. If you come out here soon so you can check out the store because it won't be here for too long, but they will still be doing the tours here off the street in St. Augustine. So check them out there. There's the information right there. If you take a screenshot, it'll last longer. Heading back down Spanish here. There's a shop just on the other side of this pink building over here. Another one we're gonna check out. Oh, little Michael Jackson over there on the corner.
Dancing my way to college.
Dancing my way to college. All right. My Cauldron 2. Herbs, teas, spiritual needs, handcrafted body products. I'd say this is right up our alley. Specifically yours. A cauldron. Chris the girl, Queen Halloween, loves her cauldrons.
If we walked in there in medieval times, we would be tortured.
We'd be tortured. What do you think, Chris the girl?
I think I'm gonna buy everything in the store.
Yeah? Looks awesome. Kind of reminds me of the story we went inside of in Casadega.
Yeah.
Smells good in here too. Looks like they have a Dark Shadows collection. I've never seen that before. The complete series of Dark Shadows inside this coffin here on DVD. Also the complete Dark Shadows soundtrack and music collection and bobbleheads of all of the Dark Shadows characters. based on the ABC TV's Dark Shadows. They've got all of the books from Dark Shadows. This is Barnabas Collins and Quentin's Demon by Marilyn Ross. And they have sage. What does that one smell like?
It smells good. It's a desert sage.
Desert sage.
I've never seen so many different kinds of sage. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they've got an assortment. Psychic vampires.
They're real.
Protection from energy, predators, and parasites. Okay.
Narcissists.
Yep.
Basically, people who suck your energy.
They do actually sell cauldrons in here. Look at this one. Tons of cool stuff in here. Check out this. This is the old fireplace that sits on the northern wall. I think it's all boxed in. Star Trek The Next Generation stickers in here. They've got all kinds of them. But yeah, I just saw this. Look, the board right there. Alright, check them out right here on Spanish Street. My Cauldron 2. And we came back because there was a sign on the door early of Relampago Coffee Lab that said, "Be right back." So we came right back. It's open, just like about everywhere you go in St. Augustine. Another old house built in the 1800s. Check out the fireplace right there being utilized for plants. I got the jasmine green tea right there sitting in the window. Had to show the flowers. What'd you get? You got the Earl Grey, right?
Grey tea, yeah.
Looks good. Nice refreshing spot. This is the first time we've sat down all day.
Yeah.
Feels good.
We're old and we're feeling it. So.
And we got to go out for a ghost tour later tonight too.
A lot of walking tonight.
Much ahead. And moving back here on Spanish, heading back towards our car, check out this old beauty right here. Looks like it needs some restoration, some TLC. I wouldn't say abandoned. It looks like they're working on it, but it sure does look like it. With the old garage carport here. Some of the windows are boarded up. Kind of reminds me of the Myers house a little bit, Michael Myers house. And if you want to get off the hustle and bustle of St. George over there, just come down Spanish Street like we're doing, taking the back road to the parking garage in which we parked. Look at these old houses, this canopy. Kind of reminds me of Key West. And we have made a full circle, or for at least the duration of this video. How's that tea?
It's good. I'm not going to spit it out like our pals behind us.
Alright, if you enjoyed this video of the Medieval Torture Museum, plus the bonus of us just wandering around checking out the other shops. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, give it a thumbs up and subscribe below. Much appreciated, because there is always much ahead. Also, check out Chris the Girl's video, her experience at the Torture Museum. Right there, she was making videos. Check that out. There'll be a link to her channel in the description below, as there always is. And we'll be back here tonight. We're gonna go home, edit this video a little bit, rest up, and then come on back. And we're gonna do the ghost tour. And I'm looking forward to vlogging that and taking you all with me. Of course, don't know how much we're gonna be able to film, but I'm going to document our experience, so there you go. All right, anything you'd like to add here at the end?
I don't think so. It was an awesome day. Had a really good time, as always, in St. Augustine.
That's right. And we'll be coming back. There's so much to do here in the ancient city. So, know you're awesome, know you're loved, and no matter who you are, what you're going through, know that there's always much ahead for you, my friend. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. All right. All right. Let's get some rest and get on back out here. Bye-bye. And a little tip on parking here in St. Augustine at the end of the video. I learned after coming here for so many years that parking at the Visitor Information Center parking garage here on the north side, that is your go-to. 15 bucks all day, but it saves you a lot of time. You don't have to go around the busy streets and try to find parking. You can just come straight here, and every time we come here, there's always parking available in this giant parking lot. The cemetery and the main gates where we started the video, just right there, St. George. Everything is in walking distance, so yeah, just to show you where we parked the last couple days, and we'll be parking again tonight, right here. All right, thank you for visiting. Please drive carefully. Watch ahead.